I know that chicken gets boring. I've got the perfect chicken for you. It's called White Worcestershire chicken. Okay, so back when I was in high school, you could get a White Worcestershire sauce. They don't make it anymore. Lee and Perrins made it, and it was so delicious. So I've got a version of it. I want to make it for you. So let's go ahead and get our stovetop turned on here. I'm going to use a light olive oil on this. Okay, let's go ahead and get that pan heated up. I've got 4 chicken breasts on this, and I've already lightly dusted them with flour. I did not dredge them in an egg or anything. This is just a lightly dust. And I bought them pre-sliced in half, okay? So they're super thin already. Nobody likes those big fat chicken breasts. Nobody wants that. Nobody likes that. So these come pre-sliced through the middle. They're perfect, especially for a weeknight. They're just right, okay? So we will just pan fry those up, and then we're going to add this sauce to it, okay? This is a White Worcestershire sauce, and it has such a nice flavor. It's nothing like that dark Worcestershire sauce that you get. So here we go. Let's do it. You need a teaspoon of cornstarch, 3/4 cup of white vinegar, 1 tablespoon of sherry, 3 tablespoons of water. We have some different spices we're going to put in this, okay? Here is a teaspoon of mustard seed, a pinch of red pepper flake, a 1/4 teaspoon of peppercorns, a teaspoon of dried onion, a tablespoon of sugar, a teaspoon of kosher salt. And then we're going to add a clove of garlic. Okay, I get these at Trader Joe's. They're already ready to go. Super simple, and they're always ready. If you're like me, you get that garlic, and it's great to have fresh garlic, yes. But what happens to me is it goes bad before I can use it. I'm just not doing enough cooking like that. So, and then one that is a ginger. They have this in ginger as well. So we're going to add, this is about a 1/2 teaspoon of ginger right there, okay? So we're going to put that in. So we've got our ginger and our garlic ready to go. See that right there? We'll go ahead and add all of this stuff into this together. Okay? This cornstarch, what we're going to do is pan fry all of this. And when we pan fry it, then we will add this mixture, this liquid to it, this White Worcestershire sauce that I've made. And when we add that to it, the cornstarch will start to thicken it up, and it will make kind of a sauce in there. So this is so good. You're going to love it. Okay, so I'm going to mix it up just like this, right? So this will be after we pan fry the chicken. I'm over here heating up the pan right now and getting it good and hot. So I'm just stirring this up. And it smells exactly like it did when I used to buy it in a bottle. So perfect, perfect. I think this is going to be great. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. So I talked about the olive oil, I believe. I used a light olive oil on this. I prefer a light olive oil. The darker olive oils, for me, add a little bit too much flavor, okay? So let's do a pinch of kosher salt on our chicken, okay? And just a grind of pepper, all right? All right, so I hear it. It's ready to go. 1 chicken, 2 chicken, 3 chicken, and 4 chicken. Again, this is only going to take a couple of minutes because it is ready to go, basically, okay? So I'm going to rinse off my hands here very quickly. Okay, paper towel. All right, so that's just pan frying. So I used to have this all the time. My mom would make it, and it was so good. And it makes a perfect weeknight meal, okay? You can just pan fry this up. You put this in, and it all cooks in one pan, okay? So it comes together very quickly. And I had my skillet good and hot, okay? So this is just going to take a couple of minutes to do this. You can cook this with some, maybe steam a little bit of broccoli, perhaps a little rice, and you have a great meal. And it just takes a couple of minutes to do it. And what's so great about this sauce is you could make a double of it. It just has such a great scent to it, and it's kind of salty, kind of sweet, kind of tangy, just a whole combination of those things, and it's so good. All right, so let's flip this already. There we go. All right, so we're cooking there quickly. And then we're just going to add it and we're going to let it simmer as soon as that's done. You know, chicken should be about 165. I always use a thermometer when I'm checking it. I just do. I like to check it with a thermometer, so we'll give it one more second here as it's cooking up. The thing with chicken is, it's sometimes if you cook it too fast, you can make it kind of rubbery, right? So you want to make sure you get it cooked properly. And then we're gonna, okay, so we need another minute here to get it going. But when we add this Worcestershire sauce to it, what it is gonna do is just go ahead and simmer in there and cook away, right? So it will finish off in here as well. I don't know why they stopped making this. I looked it up forever, and then I finally found kind of a recipe for it, and I modified it a little bit and made it taste some things that I liked in it, okay? And so I think it's really close. So you can see that this is just lightly browned on both sides, and it's because it's sliced so thinly, it cooks so quickly. There we go. Now we're getting up to temperature. I'll do this one too. There we go. What's great about this is that I just put this in the freezer, and then I thaw it out, and then I have it ready to go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to give it one more stir, okay? And let's just add this in. A little bit at a time. Oh, it smells so nice. Oh my gosh. This is the deal. You're going to love it. You can smell that sherry and that vinegar coming together. Oh my gosh, so good. I'm going to flip this over. The vinegar is strong, don't get me wrong. You can smell it in here. Ah, there we go. That one's giving me a hard time. It doesn't want to flip. You're going to flip, pal. There we go. Let me see if I can grab my tongs, which I should have done a while back. That's okay. There we go. All right. So this is starting to cook down very quickly. I'm going to add another sprinkle of pepper in this. It's cooking down into that sauce. It just takes a couple of minutes. My gosh, you're going to love it. I cannot wait to sink into this. So there's 4 of these here, 4 servings. You could do this for the family. You could actually make this as meals for the week, okay, and just put it up and separate it out. Easy to do. Okay, so this is nearly ready. Let me see if I can show you what it's doing here. So you see here, you can see the sauce that it's creating, right? So good. All right, let's give it one more moment because I want it to brown up just a little bit more on both sides. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Oh my gosh. It's amazing how quickly something can come together. A weeknight meal, you can do it like this. I mean, we're just cooking this in a couple of minutes, so this is ready to go, right? There we go. All right, so we're just going to pour our sauce over it, right? Look at that. fire off. All right. Pretty nice, right? Looks pretty good. So let's give it a taste. What do you think? We'll give a little taste here. And I need a fork and a knife. All right. All right. And we'll just take a little taste. It's super hot. Man. Woo. All right. What's so great about this? It's tangy. It's got that little hint of salt in it. The red pepper flakes bring up a little bit of spice. We browned it with that light flour in there, so it gave it really nice color. And then that sherry really, excuse me, adds something to it. And it's really great. And then that vinegar, you can see, the vinegar, you can taste it in there. You just got to get it right and let it cook down just a little bit. In fact, when you cook this, cook it a little more slowly so you can really let those flavors come together. But just right. Give this a try. Weeknight, super easy, super quick, and I think it'll be one of your new recipes. Thanks.